Wanted to talk to you today about the post-conviction writ of habeas corpus process here in Texas, and specifically about the involuntary plea issues that we hear about a lot. So what does that mean, involuntary plea? So involuntary plea is where a plea bargain was conveyed to you. You pled guilty on that plea bargain and you received some sentence, but something happened along the way that made that plea bargain involuntary. So it could be that your lawyer failed to communicate it to you correctly. So your lawyer said, for example, this is a non-aggravated case. You're going to be eligible for parole when you've served an eighth of your sentence. When it turns out it's aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, which requires that you serve half of your sentence. It could be that your lawyer gave you bad advice on whether you'd be required to register as a sex offender. It could be that your lawyer gave you a number of bad advice parameters that made your plea involuntary. The keys are, if you would have known the information and it would have been conveyed correctly, you would not have pled guilty. And so that's kind of the key principle to think about. And so when the courts look at it, they don't try to say, oh, well, the person is innocent or something like that. The Court of Criminal Appeals is going to look at, was the plea voluntary in the sense that the client had all the information and they made a voluntary knowing plea with the correct information. If they had had this other information, which was given to them incorrectly, but if it would have been given correctly, they would have said, no, I don't want to plead guilty, then that case is going to get reversed and they're going to set them back in the position they were originally, where you had not pled guilty and you could still take the case to trial or you could negotiate some other plea bargain.